Hello and welcome to the Mega Monster Manual. I'm Specs here for an intimate recording with Animich.
What do you call a fairy with two wings?
I don't know what.
A mega fairy.
What?
What? All fairies have two wings. And Catsman.
Pokemon.
I couldn't drag anyone else here to talk about megas.
I think it is important.
It is important!
Philosophically, what is the purpose of these other than to make people think that they need to buy the new Pokemon game?
That's a good question.
Because it has the vague appearance of a new feature in it.
Yeah, so in Pokemon X and Y, which was that the sixth generation of Pokemon games on the 3DS, they added this feature where if you had a Mega Stone and a Pokemon that matched that Mega Stone, for the duration of a battle, you could use the Mega Stone to increase that Pokemon's capabilities. Some of them gain new types, they gain additional stat bonuses, sometimes they gain an additional trait, like for instance Mega Venusaur, who we've already talked about, gains thick fat, which Venusaur doesn't normally have, and that reduces its weakness to fire and ice, which are both normally super effective against Venusaur. So it's something that if you're in the middle of a battle, you can pop to sort of shore up some of the weaknesses or increase the offensive capabilities of a Pokemon.
You're sacrificing a held item to do it because you give your Pokemon the item, and later on, when they said, "Oh, now we're on the next gen, we don't want to do megas anymore," so then they were like, they retroactively said that every Pokemon who mega evolves is in immense pain. They hate it. So, so you're actively hurting your friends. So that's why we don't want to do megas anymore. And then they brought megas back later.
Yeah, because when they brought out, they've just brought out a new set of Mega Evolutions with Pokemon ZA, because ZA is set in the same, I guess, time period or location as X and Y, and so we needed to add new Megas. They also added some Megas for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because those were the same generation, I guess, as X and Y.
It was a remake, yeah.
Yeah, it was a remake in the same generation as X and Y. We've already talked about a lot of the Megas. We may have missed a few along the way, but it may just have been that we didn't feel they were worth commenting on, but now we're back for the new ones they added in ZA and ZA Dimension Neptunia, or whatever they called the new one. The reason we haven't done these is we started recording the podcast before they added these Mega Pokemon. So our first Mega Evolution to talk about is Clefable. Mega Clefable gains the Flying type and the ability Magic Bounce. And it looks...
What have they done to it?
What's with its weird ear things?
I can understand, actually. This guy does look like he's in immense pain. He has a sort of haunted expression.
He does look like that. But he has to force the smile because it's his brand.
Yeah.
I don't know what the weird beret thing... ZA takes... This is a ZA Pokemon, I think. And
it's made it French.
ZA French.
It's made it French.
Is that right? It is
So it's a beret.
Absolutely French, yeah.
So that's interesting. Like, Mega Evolutions, depending on where you Mega Evolve them, they gain the attributes of the local traditions.
They gain the national stereotype. They initially tried to make Mega Clefable with a cigarette, but...
And a big baguette.
Yeah, it was refused.
Should have two baguettes, like an X, that like span like a helicopter.
Yeah. And a ring of onions around his neck.
The thing is, it doesn't actually use its new wings to fly. According to the Pokédex, it flies by using the power of moonlight to control gravity within a radius of over 32 feet around it.
Whoa, that's huge. How big is...
That's like 10 meters. That's just over 10 meters. It's like 11 meters or something.
That's crazy. That's its range.
Look, they wanted to add some Megas. They're just adding shit now. They're just like, oh, let's just add some shit. Like, in terms of, does this make this Pokemon more usable? Well, it's only available in a game which, as far as I know, is single player anyway. So who cares about the utility of this? Like, maybe they'll retroactively put these in the other mainline games, but they take Mega Evolution out of the mainline games now. So it's not like you can ever battle this against someone competent at playing the game. It's just for single player.
So if you had like a Pokemon from X and Y and you traded them with the Mega Stone, they couldn't evolve in, say, fucking Scarlet?
No, because in Scarlet and Violet, Mega Evolution isn't a thing.
What? No, surely you could still...
No, you can't Mega Evolve in games where that's not a feature. They Tessalize, or whatever they call it. It's whatever the new... They go gem mode. That's the new thing in Scarlet and Violet.
No, but if I have a Pokemon that has the gem... What? That's crazy! I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can't Mega Evolve or Gigantamax in Scarlet and Violet. You go Terrastalized.
What happens if you trade a Pokemon that has a Mega Stone?
You probably can't. It's probably like you can't trade this Pokemon. It's got an item that's illegal.
So in Scarlet and Violet, the UK customs seize your Mega Stones.
That does make sense. I think we should ban Mega Evolutions for under 16s.
What are the tubes? What are they for?
They're pasta.
That's Italy, not France.
Oh, maybe that's just what French people's ears look like.
I can't say I've ever actually looked.